When this is done, when this wave of Omicron, are we going to have reached some sort of baseline immunity to call the pandemic over?
I don't know if we'll ever call the pandemic over, in one day. I don't think so. But I do think that on the other side of this, Omicron wave, we have a chance for things to look a lot better. And, hopefully a lot of people will have immunity that will carry it forward. We do not know that for sure. But at a minimum, Omicron will be behind us. And we'll be able to, hopefully put in place some stronger public health measures that can keep the virus from really disrupting our lives. Among those, rapid testing linked to treatment, the new medications, contact tracing, and other basic public health measures. We can invest in public health, and that will help us really feel like we're into the new normal and we're not stuck reeling from one COVID crisis to another.
Based on the experience in South Africa as well as United Kingdom, how long does it take once we peak, as you say we are doing in certain areas in the United States, until it sort of has rolled over and become just something that is a rarity?
Really just a few weeks, in terms of cases. Now, the healthcare system can still be coping with the fallout from that for a little while, but it's really, the models are that it really could just be a few weeks from the peak to cases way down. I mean, the explosive growth of cases on the way up with, 1 million cases a day is just mind-boggling. That comes down very quickly. And so we're trying to get there. We want to reduce the strain on the healthcare system during this period. And then on the other end, hopefully we'll be in better shape. I do think it gives us the chance that 2022 will look different than 2021. But we still need to go out and vaccinate the world. We need to do things to keep the risk of another Omicron-like virus popping up.
Doctor, just quickly on this whole issue of vaccinating the world, we all know someone here in the United States who has had Omicron now, a previous infection. Tennis star Novak Djokovic in the news at the moment, he's saying he had a previous infection in the middle of December. I'm trying to work out whether a previous infection is equal to, better or worse than being fully vaccinated. Which one provides the better protection? Do we know that?
Well, the answer to your question is probably yes. It's equal to, better, and worse, because people respond differently to prior infections. Some people have pretty mild response from the immune system, and it's not nearly as good as being vaccinated. Some people have gotten quite sick and had a very strong immune response that may be better than being vaccinated. It's just unknown. It's unclear for any person. And so when I talk to people who say, I'm not going to get vaccinated because I was sick, I say, but you're gambling. You don't know. And getting that vaccine for someone like that is an absolute benefit, no matter how much immunity you had. And it's definitely a benefit for people who actually were kind of had a glancing blow with the virus. Really protects them a lot more. So, I do think that when a lot of people get Omicron, it will create some more population immunity overall. But for any individual, it's always better to be vaccinated too.